What's up, Ravens fans? I'm Cassie Calvert. We are back on Facebook Live, and today I am joined by Gus Edwards, who's going to be taking your questions. Okay, so first question I have to ask you, where did Gus the Bus nickname originally come from?
I got it when I was in college. Miami Hurricane fan base pretty much came up with it. I can't remember the first time I heard it, but that's where it came from.
Just like they liked the rhyme? Was there any particular play?
I don't know. I think it is because of the rhyme little thing. I really can't tell you for real.
And it just stuck.
Yeah, it just stuck since then. Yeah.
We like it. We like using the bus gif
Yeah, I
every time
see
you make
that.
a play.
I like when y'all do that too. Yeah.
All right, so this week we have the Browns at home, the first AFC North Division opponent of the season. What does this game mean to you guys now that you're stepping into the division play?
It's time. It's crunch time. It's time to start stacking the W's. This is one of the most important games. Every week is important, but this is an important game. It's the first step on our goal.
So we have fan questions coming in. Guys, you can be commenting them, and I'll be reading them to Gus here. Taylor wants to know, who's faster, you or Mark? Mark Ingram.
I think I'm faster. Don't sleep on Mark, though. I think I'm faster. I'm definitely feeling confident since I just found out that I ran a 19 miles per hour last game. So, yeah, I think I got it.
So do you guys look at that, like next gen stats, and kind of compare your game speed?
I was just notified by it. I don't go looking for it.
That's pretty cool. 19 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's pretty speedy. So to be fair, he's got a couple years on you.
Right,
so.
right. Maybe
Right.
back in the day.
Yeah, in his prime and your prime. Jim asks, he's in chemistry class right now. So on that note, how is the chemistry on the team this season?
It's great. It's great. I can't say there's anybody on the team that I don't know a little bit about. I kind of connect with everybody. Great bunch of guys, and I'm not just saying that. Yeah, I really mean it. Like, I love the team.
You guys have a really close position group. You guys do Thursday night dinners,
Right.
I think, every night during the season, or every week during the season. Who organizes those? How does that come about?
Mark usually organizes it. He has somebody, a connect that he hits up, and pretty much they give him a list of options. Yesterday we actually did Italian. I got this lobster and crab pasta. It was delicious. It's probably still on my Instagram post.
You can check that
yeah,
out,
you could go
guys.
check that out. It was delicious.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Is that the best spot you guys have hit up so far?
That's number one on the list right now.
Speaking of the running backs, Michael asks, are we going to run a lot on Sunday?
That's what we're expecting. That's what I'm expecting. Hopefully it go through.
John wants to know, which player has hit you the hardest in the league? Hardest tackle?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Is there anyone that you see when you look at the schedule and that first comes out and you're like, oh, this is going to be a tough opponent for us, specifically as a running back?
Well, I thought last week was going to be a tough game because I kind of circled them because I wasn't too happy about the way we lost there. So yeah, it's still circled now that we lost again.
Yeah, it's good motivation for
Right.
sure. Julian asks, what will it take to beat the Browns this Sunday?
I think it'll take for us to execute on offense, defense, and on special teams. We gotta run the ball and run the ball very well. I think that's where it starts. We're a run first team, and I think we're gonna do that. We have a great game plan set, and I'm just excited.
What's it like for you as a running back to be on an offense that is that run first mentality when so much of the league is all about the passing game? Is it cool to be a running back and be part of that?
Definitely. Props to Giro for that. He feeds us. We go into the game knowing that we have to run the ball, and that's what we want to do. The rest of the league, they think it's a pass first, and that's what defenses are built around. So that definitely makes it more fun.
That's really cool. Speaking of the offense, Cameron asks, what's it feel like playing with the Michael Vick of this generation and Lamar?
It's great. It's great. Sometimes you just kind of catch yourself getting caught up watching him, especially when he scrambles and you don't know whether you want to block or if you want to get open because you never know what he's going to do. Every game, it seems like every game he makes a play and that's like, wow.
It takes Twitter by storm.
Right, every game.
He's like a Madden cheat code.
Right,
That's what
Madden
people
is
always call it.
crazy. I posted one video I did something. It was like fourth down and forever on my I was about to get safety and I took off with him and he scored broke 11 tackles. Crazy. He's a cheat on there for
So
real.
you're playing with Lamar on Madden.
All the time. That's the only team I use the Ravens. And I don't even play Madden like that. I just play just to use Lamar for real.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Speaking of great plays, Brian wants to know, is there a favorite play that you've ever made?
I need more time to think about that.
Let's put you on the spot. All right.
Yeah, I need
we
more
can
time
come
to
back
think
to that
about
one.
that.
Do you have a ritual before or after the game? John asked.
Well, on my way there, I have a gospel playlist that I listen to. I think that's very important. It gets my mind right, calms me down a little bit. I was raised by the church, and I just try to keep that faith going.
Especially on Sundays.
Yeah,
You know,
especially
it's
on
tough. It's
Sun-
tough when
right.
you're in the league and you kind of have that growing up, going to
Yeah.
church every Sunday, and obviously that's biggest day of the week for you.
Yeah, exactly. So you just try to put some church in before you get out there.
That's really special. What about after the game?
After the game, I go to Insomnia Cookies.
Really?
Every Sunday I go to Insomnia Cookies. I get the chocolate peanut butter deluxe. You should try it for real. Delicious.
That
Yeah.
sounds amazing, and you've certainly earned it after a
Yeah.
game. Sean asked, "What stadium is the hardest place to play in?"
Hours.
Really?
Hours. I love being home. I love just the atmosphere is terrific, and I'm not being biased. I really do. Since the first preseason game, I loved it, and I still do.
That's really cool. Is there anyone that's like tough to play in on the road just because like the fans are so aggressive on the opposite way?
Kansas City was pretty
loud,
loud. It was
yeah.
very loud. But I'm one of those players that I try to ignore all of that. It helps me keep my confidence high when I ignore that. That's just how I play.
Block it all
Yeah,
out.
block it all out.
Jay asked, "Who is your favorite team growing up?"
Wow. Miami Hurricanes. I ended up going to Miami. My little league team was we was the Staten Island Hurricanes, and like we was orange and green. We basically jocked everything off the Hurricanes, and I just grew up being a Canes fan.
I feel like a lot of people that grew up Hurricanes fans, like that was like their team. It's like you
Yeah.
don't really need an NFL team because they were
Right.
so good.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. Ramen asked, "What is your signature touchdown celebration?" Do you have one?
It's crazy because like before you score, you come up with all these dances that you want to do, and then with me, I get in there and all I do is just thank God. You play, you
People
make
always say like
yeah.
you get the end zone and then you like black
Right,
out.
right. You forget about everything you plan to do. Yeah.
So you come up with them, but you don't actually get to
I
execute
never do it. I just forget. Like,
them. One day.
yeah,
All right. all
one
right.
day.
We'll stay tuned for that. Alan asked, "What's your favorite part of being a Raven?"
The support we get from the community. I feel like everywhere you go, there's somebody that knows who you are, and it's not like, oh, you guys lost yesterday, so. You know what I mean? Like it's always good vibes. I feel like everywhere I go in the mall, it's always good vibes. I love that part of it. Some fans could be like fair weather fans, and I haven't seen that here yet. So I love that part.
In Baltimore, it's unconditional.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
like they always love their team. I know you were a part on Monday of going out in the community and being a part of that Ravens Huddle for 100. What is that like when you get to be out in the community at those events and like see the fans face to face?
I think it's very important. It's very important. You meet some great people there, some great kids. I got to go to the fire station the other day. Just seeing how they live. They have locker rooms. They have beds in there. It's like a dormitory for real. Fridge is like they're living in there, and I just never knew anything about that. When I was younger, I went to that, but they never showed us like that they lived in there. I thought that was really cool.
That's really awesome. Benji, asked, said you could do a Ray Lewis dance if you score on Sunday. So he's got a touchdown celebration idea for you. You know the squirrel dance, the classic Ray Lewis.
I think I gotta practice that first. Yeah.
That would be a good one,
Yeah.
though. All right, Edward asked, who is the running back that you would say you model your game after?
Growing up, I used to really like Willis McGahee. Actually got a chance to meet him when he came over here. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Right.
So like he was a Raven and now
Yeah.
you are. That's really special.
he was a king too.
True.
Yeah.
There you go. Double. Sean asked, what's the most difficult aspect of mentally preparing for game day?
Just trying to stay calm, especially like night games. Sometimes it's like the whole day is so dreadful, just like waiting. And it kind of starts like after Friday's practice. So it's Friday, then all day Saturday, and in the morning on Sunday. It's just like the wait, just wait and anticipating for the game. I think that's the hardest part, just trying to keep yourself together, calm down, and not really like peak too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is a 1 p.m. game better in your opinion?
Yeah, it's much better, but it still is like you still have to wait for real.
Yeah, that's true. People always I feel like guys always say that they want the like primetime games, but then you do add that factor in of having to wait around
all day long
and stay off your feet, like the added challenge. All right, we'll take one more fan question. Caleb asks, is Mark Ingram rubbing off on you a little bit? Does he have any great lessons for you? Having that vet in your running back room.
How important it is for him. I think he really takes into account for himself to be a part of every aspect of the offense, pass, the protection, of course the running game. But I feel like that makes me want to do that more. I just want to be a complete back like he is. I see all the things that he does. He caught a fade ball the other day, and I want to do all of that. So yeah.
That's pretty special.
Yeah.
It's really cool that you guys have such a great relationship in that running back room. That's special. All right, any message you want to share with the Ravens fans before we sign off? Message for Sunday?
I can't wait to see you guys out there. I know y'all guys going to pack it out. I know the atmosphere is going to be fantastic like it always is, and I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Thanks for joining us.